Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Some things have been changed about my recording setup, but I think it'll look better. It should hopefully sound better. Things should be good. Hopefully, I don't record all this and for not, but we're back. We're back in the world. We're exactly where we left off.
What happened in Skalitz? I have a kin there.
We just got back from Skalitz. Things are not good in Skalitz. Things were actually bad in Skalitz. But yeah, we're gonna get back into this thing and see where we go from here. Let's talk to Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
All right.
I heard about your father.
We've learned of Sir Divish of Talmberg. So we want to go have a meal. And we want to probably rest, I'd imagine. Oh, we're going to follow him.
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great lord.
Tweaking, walking into the door and stuff.
Milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
No
How
doubt.
could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you.
Man, they're hooking me up.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
They're really hooking me up. Thank you, man.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. God
Keeping me
reward you for
humble.
your kindness.
Someone's got to do it since my
Tough
dad's
now.
gone.
You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good
All
night.
right.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. He got like real grumpy dad with me there. Roger that.
Must
Oh, weird.
eat.
All of a sudden starving. Eat, go to the courtyard lodge to sleep there until morning. Hunger. The longer you hunger, the weaker you get. And in the end, you can even die. Different foods have different properties. E.g. an apple will fill you up like a roast pig. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the lentil mash. Let's go ahead and pick up a bread roll, a cheese, and absolutely some roast duck. Let's go into our inventory here. Let's go to our food. Let's get that lentil mash. And let's go ahead and eat it. Wow, that really didn't do much. Let's eat that roast duck. Let's eat that cheese, that bread roll. And we're doing much better so far. Let's grab some more roast duck, because that seems to be pretty dang good at filling me up. So eat that up. Eat that up. Boom. We are overfed. We're literally falling asleep while standing, which is incredible.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Gonna grab some cheese. Just grabbing some stuff for the road, you know? Who knows? Who knows what the road ahead is? By horse. Who knows what the road holds ahead? So let's get out of here. Reputation lost. It's happened a couple times, and I'm not too sure why. We are literally falling asleep standing, so let's go get some rest in our new little cottage. Oh, my bad, my bad. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. My eloquence will go down. Okay. We'll sit on our bed and we will sleep. Man, the systems in this game are just so... It's fascinating just how deep they go. Well, I suppose we should just sleep until morning. We sure probably are tired enough to do it. Oh, maybe. Ah.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Ma'am, I appreciate
Just
it.
what you need.
I'm trying to sleep. Oh,
My lady,
fair.
thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let
Well,
you
that's
know
very
you're
sweet.
not alone.
Very
Thank
kind.
you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Is this our friend's wife?
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Well, that's very kind of her. Okay, where'd she go? We're literally falling asleep mid-conversation, but let's talk about it.
Right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected.
Is this a glitch?
The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunna showed money
Where'd I
to
go?
Father, who sent me to collect it from him.
Where'd I
Kunna
go?
had no intention of paying.
I
He got a bit
disappeared.
heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like
Okay.
that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I went
Okay.
back home. I
Oh,
promised Father
I'm
I'd
on the
take
right
his
side.
word
I didn't even
forward.
see me there.
He was
I
forging
saw it on my
swords of
recording.
philosophy.
Sorry, I'm talking over him, but this is wild. Let's do this.
Father and I always chat in the forest.
But it's like I'm still in the
On
bed.
that particular day, I asked him
What is
if he'd
going
teach me
on?
swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only he'd
Okay.
known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
What is going on?
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
My mic stands in the way.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for
the-
Sigismund to give the command to attack,
How awful.
and then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, of knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy.
Quite brutally,
Lord have
too.
mercy on
I might
their
add. It was kind of
I ran to
insane.
the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped, and I succeeded, even though it almost cost me
That's
my
not
life.
true.
After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
I didn't know that was
Really?
Teresa. Oh,
I'll never forget the horror.
she didn't believe me.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That part's true. Oh, and we're back.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has
Gotta have
not been
faith.
merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to
So she
the
does have a
horrors
husband.
he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but
I could
a
tell.
woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who
a lot of
decided to
case.
resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harvel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
So
I see.
Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years
Uh-oh.
are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
All right. There were some technical difficulties. I apologize. I think we can pick up from here because the microphone, I caught it pretty much right when it stopped working. So I think we're good to just keep playing. Anyway, we got woken up by a robard stuck in the door. And he wants us to head outside because something bad is happening, I believe. So we'll just go to the battlements. Yes, via the gateway. This way. All right. Talk to Captain Robard. Thankfully, this game's mostly dialogue, so when the mic cut out, it was just me yapping anyway. So my health is lower. It might be part of my normal.
Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Fair enough. Let's talk to Sir Robard. Sorry, I'm going to be looking to my right a lot because I've been having some technical difficulties, so forgive me, but what's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Right.
Like,
we will.
dude's army was huge. All right, so they're advancing on Talmberg. Oh, crap.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig!
Oh.
What a relief.
It's our
Is
boy.
his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
This is true.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Valdic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
You could say that again. I like Radzig. Radzig? Am I saying that right? He's got our best interest at heart. He's looking out for us. We're gonna totally disobey his orders, though. I do vaguely remember this. All right.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the...
So when I click on the button and it says you've unlocked a person, they then don't. Cool. I do like when games give you lore on characters, especially characters that are based in reality. I think that's really cool. Yeah. So let's talk to Robard.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Okay, so I've slept an hour after they told me to get some rest. And now we're here. We need to keep watch. It's like they want me to rest up and get better, but not really. So we're gonna keep watch on the battlements. Do we see anything? With the torch? No. Don't see anything. I mean, how tired are we? Our energy 73? Oh, we're fine. That 1 hour was enough to practically replenish us. Who are those folks? I'm guessing they're fine. Oh. My bad. I'm always like accidentally trespassing. It's really dark, so sorry if you can't see very well. That's just because we're keeping watch on the battlements, baby. Oh.
Like a stray sheep. Must
be yes.
Your first watch, eh?
Yes.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what to do.
He's going to show us how to professionally lean against the wall and wait until morning. Like a G. So, if you have to wait for something, you can skip time, press T, and sailing in a wait. Watch out, the tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. So we're just going to lean against the wall, and we're going to wait until morning, which should be about 2 hours. Sunrise. Beautiful. It is still raining, but the sky is clear. Now, if that's not a sign from God about something, I don't know what is. So let's keep it pushing, huh? Maybe we wait a little longer. Here, we can wait another hour or so. There we go. Inarguably morning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Uh-oh. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Oh, this isn't good, team. What's happening? Oh!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard.
It's one way to do it.
Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Why are they giving Talmberg the option, but not
Greetings,
Skalitz?
Lord of Talmberg.
It's kind of not cool.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those
Funny name.
who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart.
Mark.
The efforts of the king's brother
Sounds
to
kinda like
bring
Mark
order
Fart.
to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown.
Bold claim.
Fortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less.
Smart.
Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Fair.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Okay. He's got some bars too. Auf Wiedersehen. All right, Mark Fart. We do not look very happy. Neither does Divesh. Divesh? That's a few moment, if I've ever seen one. And we're safe.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Ditto.
Get on with you, Robard.
I love his heavy mace. He's always lugging around. Stare down. Man, they've got quite the army. All right, Sir Markwart von Aulitz. Bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Talk to Sir Robard. Get a horse. So we're going to completely disregard the wishes of our former lord. Are we a Ronin now? And we're going to ride to Skalitz. But first, let's talk to Robard and see if we can get him to let us go.
God be with you.
Why did Sigismund raid
Why did
Skalitz?
Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, He was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Gotcha. So scapegoat kind of deal. I gotta get back. My parents
So,
are
Robard, I
chilling
need
in
to
the
get
street.
to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have
It
to
wasn't
wait
an
until
order, it
everything
was a
settles down,
request.
and maybe your lord will change his mind.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as
Military
a base for
mind.
raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
They even knew about that back then. Alright, so he's not going to let us leave because I could not speechcraft him enough. So we're probably going to have to just do a sneak out, huh? A little sneaky Jobst of Moravia. There's so many characters that if I want to read about them, I'll read about them later, but I do dig codexes in games. That was one of my favorite things about Assassin's Creed. You'd find a historical character and you'd be able to read about him. I always thought that was so cool.
Find trees like that.
Alrighty. So there's a trader. What if we just try to walk out?
With you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war horse out of Bohemia for good.
True. I need to get out of here,
Get
man.
out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
What?
Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Okay.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright, we'll see what I can do.
I just wanted to see what he had in mind, but he's not going to tell me anymore, so we're gonna go. He doesn't want to get in trouble. I get it. I get it. Robard is a scary guy. Scary, spooky guy. So let's see. I mean, that's quite the leap. What if I just jump off of that? What do you think?
God be with you.
And with you, sir.
Take care.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going off some past game knowledge here, which is not... we're pretty close to the point where I don't remember anything. I do remember in here. So let's crouch and close this. That... So we've got a thing to lockpick. I believe there's like a suit of armor in there, like a regular armor that like the guys are wearing. Very hard. And I think perhaps we get that, and that can help us get out. I can't remember the specifics. Can we grab a weapon? It is very easy. Ooh, we can grab this. Ooh, a bardiche and a long distance arrow. Is that how you say that? Did I say that right, or am I a fool? Let's head on up. Okay, yeah, we've been here. What's over here? Hard. Oh, long distance. Oh, a bow. Sorry, when I sneak, it gets really intense. We're just gonna... Ooh, yeah, we're gonna rob him. We are robbing. Call me Robin Hood, but I'm giving to me. We'll take more arrows. I don't think we need a mace. We've already got the reliable blade. Maybe we take another one to sell? Okay. Now we should probably get out of here. Okay, so now we've got a sword on our hip, which is pretty good, but I guess... Will they know? If I wear it, will they know? That's, we have Sir Radzig's sword still. We didn't even need to pick up a sword. We have that one. Well, maybe we can sell the sword and get some money or something. Okay, so we gotta figure out a way out of here. To be frank, I'm not entirely sure how. However, that's locked. Let's head to the merchant to see if we can sell these stolen goods. I know ideally you want to get far, but of course we can't. They literally won't let us leave. So let's run down to the trader and let's chat with them if we can find him. Let's also clean ourselves. I noticed our scarf was a bit dirty. Okay. Oh, the guards are going in and out of here. Is this...
Hey,
oh, private area?
What are you doing?
Sorry. My bad. Okay, really comfortable. Where's this gosh darn merchant? Is this Robard? Robard, can we chat? You know I want to go. Okay, we can't. I already failed that. Is there a trader here
Tell me
somewhere?
who I can buy something from or sell to.
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry, but I reckon Votava the pond keeper wouldn't let even
The
Caesar
pond
interrupt his
keeper?
business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush.
Okay. By the granary, skinny as a bulrush? You? No? I thought that was you at first. And I'm like, this looks like... actually, what does a granary look like? You?
God be with you.
Is there a
Can you
trader
tell me
around
who
here
I can buy?
somewhere?
You want Votava, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be around.
Okay, so we gotta go find the granary. Granary. Is this the granary up here? Perhaps? The granary. We need to find the granary. Is it deeper in the, Is it deeper in here, or is it down there? We can't go down there. We need to figure out what the hell a granary looks like in this game. Because that's where the merchant's gonna be, and that's really... Well, it's the only darn guy we can talk about with people, so... I'm assuming this is gonna be the route we want to go towards. That's private. I think that's guards quarters. Villager, 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 villager. About his wife's husband? Is that what he said? Where the heck is the granary, family? They're saying the trader's over here? In here? Well, that's a private area, my bad. It's so hard to know. So he's up there somewhere? Dude, this is kind of confusing. My bad. I'll recognize him easy.
You'll recognize him easy.
Sure,
He looks like
I
he's
will.
never had a decent meal in his life.
Okay, so we're looking for Votova, and he looks like he's a malnourished freak. Malnourished freak named Votova by the granary. You Votova? No. You look like that guy that got poo thrown on him.
Good day to you. God be with you.
Are you Votova?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, amen, brother.
Good luck to you.
Oh, Votova. Mr. Votova, where are you? What the? He's right here? He's been right here this whole time? I've run past this guy. It's probably cut out of the video. I've run past this guy like probably 7 or 8 times now. Jeez.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Can we trade?
And all we can do is trade with him.
The coin.
Okay. I could buy some lockpicks off of him, some moonshine, some schnapps, a treasure map. Let's see what I can sell. Will he take that? Okay. Let's take this back. He will take it. Let's give him these arrows too. And let's check the basket. Wait, did he just bought that? He just bought that right off me. Okay. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of coin in our pocket now.
If you've got the coin.
Which leads me to want to buy... How much for 10 lockpicks? Oh, wow. Lockpicks are expensive. Well, no, we need to buy like maybe... We can't even buy 2? Okay, we could buy 1 lockpick for most of our wealth. Let's see if we can haggle with
Let's have a
Vodova.
word about the price.
Naturally.
Naturally, right? I meant to haggle when I sold too. I just actually pressed the wrong button. Let's try
What do you say to
13.
this?
That's not enough.
Okay, what do you think is enough? Okay, how about meet me halfway?
That's not enough.
Really? Fine.
I'll go for that.
Fine. Fine, you freak. You absolute freak. You. Look, it's not even on him. It's over there on the compass. Whatever. There's a chest we can break into. Again, I'm just using knowledge from when I've played previously, but I do... Somebody opened this door. Uh-oh. Screw it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna close it. Now, I am very bad at lockpicking. Would it help if I turn down my... Yeah, maybe that'll help. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. Okay, we'll take everything. Open. Okay. Nope, no one's there. No one's there. No, yeah, who's in there? So now, if we... Okay, if we just put all this on, are they gonna get mad at me? because like I'm wearing stolen clothing from them. Sorry, I'm just fixing my... Okay, we're chill. Okay, let's see if we can go dressed as one of them. Let's see.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about it to anyone, may the Lord watch over you.
Thank you, Guard Redeem, my boy. Yes. Okay, that worked. I knew that. I knew that was a thing I could do. So, now we're going in blind. I wonder... So down there's the rest of Talmberg. I'd like to explore Talmberg. Yeah, because there's stuff down there. Let's head down to Talmberg real quick. And see what the deal is. Let me chat with these guards. Are they going to be chill? Oh, there's soldiers. So there's guards up top. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? You're guarding. Then you got soldiers here sort of on the footpaths. Dude, this is really reminding me of Manor Lords. And that's really reminded me that I want to play through it again. But Manor Lords is a game that I worry about playing through because I feel like people are going to judge me because I'm not playing optimally. But they might leave really good, helpful hints in the comments, I guess, or tips. But people are going to be so like that. Like that's a game that it would annoy people, I think. Let's follow this road, and that should be able to take us back up north, right? I don't know if we're going on foot. I know there were some fast travel locations. What if I just click? Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Do I need to go to the fast travel location? Is that what I should do, or should I just keep walking? Because that feels like it's kind of a long walk, if I'm being honest. Like I did the horse trip, and that kind of took a while, but yeah, this feels like not the right move. What if we go here? Okay, we can't fast travel at all. Let's just run back. Sorry. There's the shrine. We could read the shrine. Water Milosti, huge bull, Anthony. Are those... was that disrespectful to walk on that? Is that like one of those like roadside like rest in peace memorial things? Where like a car accident happens? Because that's awful if that's what that is. And I just kind of defaced it by stepping on it, trampling it. That's evil. Alright. Let's head up to this fast travel point here. And see if maybe we can fast travel to Skalitz. I think we passed it already, I'm not gonna lie. Yep. It didn't pop up. I may have already discovered it. If I'm being honest, I don't really know how it all works. I guess we just start walking. I'm not seeing a horse to take. Oh, wait. If I whistle. Okay, I'm whistling for days and nothing's coming. I suppose we're hoofing it. No pun intended. Yeah, I made some changes to OBS and I've been having some troubles with my recordings. Sometimes my mic will just stop, or it won't record the game audio, but it'll record my voice. But I'm recording it into different tracks, so who knows what's going on. Oh, my bad. I guess that is just someone's house I just tried to walk into. Dog. Is this private? No, but it's a gosh darn mess, brother. Clean that up. It's not good for your dog or you. And let me know what you guys think about these sort of long form Let's Plays. I definitely think there's something you kind of sit and put on in the background. But if you're a really big fan of Kingdom Come Deliverance, maybe this is a thing you'll like. I'm thinking about other games I might do this with, or other games I might just sit down and play through. I don't know. I'm sort of experimenting with a lot of this, so we'll just kind of see what people are receptive to and also what I have fun doing, because I think that's just as, if not more important. Yeah, really, this spurred from me being excited about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, wanting to play it, but not wanting to play it until I've beaten this game. And this truly feels like it's the farthest I've gotten. I don't think it is. I do. That was an objective, wasn't it? That's my bad. My bad.
It's like they've already gone.
Gruesome. Yeah, man, that's awful. That's awful. Alright, I guess we're just gonna... We failed our objective.
Jesus.
We can loot. Not gonna, I'm just curious what they have on them. Just foods and things. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. I guess that's Skalitz over there. So we will head that way. These guys are just... I mean, I guess they don't discriminate. They kill just about everybody equally. You know, while I was editing the first episode of this, I realized, talking about, you know, oh, I'm from Hungary, blah, blah, blah.
Who's there?
That István, the character, is Hungarian, and he leaves right before the Hungarians attack. Now, I genuinely don't know, but that's pretty sus to me. That and the guy who teaches us how to play with swords. I can't remember his name. He was also leaving that day, so I don't know. Kind of sus.
What's that?
Looks like we've got some... Oh. Okay. Why is our sword not in our hand? Okay. All right. Let's settings, controls. How do I equip my draw weapon? Okay, armed combat. I think we've already done this. Okay. 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 Okay, all right, we're hanging in there. Oh. Oh, we got him. Okay, let's mercy kill him. Okay, we had to figure out how to get our sword out. My bad. It has been a couple days since I played the first game. Okay, this guy we killed myself, so I feel like looting is only fair game. We did poke him through that. He doesn't really have anything I want. Where does sword go? Oh, okay. Cool, we'll keep it moving. We know how to equip our sword now. That's really the... That's a game changer, honestly. But yeah, I want these to be sort of long format, watch while you do something kind of videos. I know I was talking about this earlier and lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't know. I like these kinds of videos, sort of long plays, and this feels like a pretty cool and interesting game to do it with. Especially since I haven't played it before. I know it's old, and I know older games, they kind of struggle to get some traction. I just want to do what I think is fun. In one of my live streams, I talked about maybe even playing like sim games, like American Truck Sim or Microsoft Flight Sim. Like, these are games that don't really even fit my video essay niche. Like, they're not even games I've spoken about, but they are games that I play and have fun with, so... Maybe that's something I'll get into, kind of T. Martin style. I still do want to do the video essays. We're coming up on Scouts now. I want to do the video essays still. I just, I don't know, I think doing Let's Plays or like one-off playthroughs of games or trying new games, stuff like that. I think it could be fun. I think it could be interesting, especially, you know, trying out games that are coming out. People might be interested in that, but jeez, that is brutal. Oh. He's running away. Anyway, yeah, that's me yapping.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
That's what I'm saying, man. This is brutal. You're just sort of walking back through the thick of it. Well, my weapon is not drawn at the moment. Zach, Kelly, Tony, Long, Sean. I wonder if these are like supporters of the game? Because those do not feel like names that would fit here, to be honest. We're not gonna loot. It just doesn't feel right. And knowing this game, there's probably... Oh, hello?
What's that? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Oh, he's got an axe. If I remember anything from,
Come here.
what was it? Oh, it was a game a friend showed me. Oh, surrender? Oh. Oh. My bad, fam. I actually didn't mean to do that. Plate cowders. What's a plate cowder? It's a piece of armor that protects the elbow. Oh, it's elbow pads. Ah, no, we're good. Yeah, most people don't want to die, so they may surrender. It's up to them. Up to you to do what you want with them. And this sword is pretty nice. What was I yapping about? I don't even remember. I apologize. Also apologize if my energy's not super up for this episode. It's super late. It's been a long week of work, and I just wanted to get this video out or get it recorded, I should say. And my my recording software was giving me trouble, and it was just a whole lot of hoopla, man. But we're here, and I'm excited to play more of this game. Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's one that's been played to death on the internet, but I've never played it myself all the way through, so I think this will be fun. So far, so good. We haven't died yet? I don't think so.
Well, I never. The pig turned up willingly for this.
Whoa.
Are you going to cry now?
Are you gonna cry now? You are gonna cry now. Isn't that funny? How you said that to me? Let him go disarmed, release him unconditionally, or continue combat. Let's let him go disarmed.
Leave your weapon and go.
I agree.
I agree. Get out of here, you freak. I'll take his bludgeon. We'll keep it moving. Another thing I'm going to do is, in the first video, you noticed I had a couple funny edits in the beginning. I kind of forgot those were there by the time I was done with it. My bad. I'm not opposed to that kind of editing. I just don't think that fits what I want to do with a series like this. And also, I want to make sure you guys can hear like dialogue and stuff and actually keep up with the game. I think stuff like that's kind of important, so especially to a Let's Play. So I will try not to yap as much during cutscenes. We've got some corpses.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his
Is
hand.
that the bailiff? Oh, that's the bailiff. Shard. I'm not gonna even take his money. This is most certainly the guy who... Oh, did I take something? I didn't even mean to. This is most certainly the guy who had poop thrown in his head in the last episode. Poor soul.
By his side, he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
Is that Deutsch there? Oh man, should we stop by the tavern real quick?
Why? What are you? It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca.
We will take your stuff.
I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Terrible, terrible. I mean, we knew it happened, but it's not any more fun. I think that's one of our boys, right? Is that Fitz? Anyway, it's parent time.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
You know, for a game that's, you know, a lot of cutscenes and dialogue, it's got some pretty powerful moments. I'm not looting them. I'm just very curious as to what they had on them. Do they both have the same thing? They might. Alright. We need to find a spade. Find a shovel. Did he say shovel in the cutscene? And now it's telling me to find a spade. I hear a dog. Thinking maybe by the coal guy. And I'm also thinking by this dog. They even took the time to, like, hang people. That's insane. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, mentally deranged. We're good. I was just checking our nourishment. I'm looking for a shovel. There might also be one. Sounds like a pack of dogs. There might be one up at our old house. Let's see. Did we have a shovel? I feel like we would have, right? Not seeing one. Where's that axe I couldn't pick up from her? Oh, here, under the linden tree. This is where we'll take them. But how are we going to get them here without a shovel? Man, they even ransacked our house. That's dirty, man. No shovel there. Let's get over here and try to lockpick this. I'm gonna turn down my sensitivity again, my DPS. See if maybe that'll help me. Nice. Maybe that's cheating. Maybe it's Maybelline. Henry's beta dye, Hercules in his diet, and 7 Groshen. Reading. Being able to read was a very rare skill in the Middle Ages, and a common blacksmith's son certainly wouldn't have been literate. To understand written text, you have to find someone who can teach you to read. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I super dig these systems that they've got. Okay. There's no shovel in here. Books and libraries. So I want to make sure I'm not missing something, because, you know, I hate to run around the same guy I'm looking for 4 times and don't see him. Maybe in the garden? You'd think in the garden that I can't walk through, there might be a shovel, but I'm not seeing a shovel, so we'll head back down. I feel like I should have found the shovel by now. I feel like it's in a pretty obvious place. But they've given us all of Scalance. Okay, they probably want me to go by these dogs. Yeah. And he's got the shovel. Of course. That's the poo guy. Okay, they all wear the same clothes. He looks like the poo guy.
Get away, you beast! What's going on? Yes, Jack. What in God's name are you doing?
It's the poo guy.
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me. Isn't that not the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's? Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Dude, this guy's not the brightest. Not the brightest.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Honestly, I'd take great pleasure in killing this guy.
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
That was bars, actually.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you
We're
got a
just calling
shred
him
of
out, straight up.
What of it? The butcher has no more need of the corner. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
I got stuck on that thing, so I couldn't get him. Grab the spade. Oh, poor dog. I'm not stealing from the master. Listen, I'm sorry. You just vibe out with him. I'm sorry. Gosh. Brutal. I understand I push the button to, like, look inside, and I've been doing that to a lot of corpses. I do it in Skyrim all the time, like when you can pickpocket, but like you can just look in their inventory and it won't do anything, it won't trigger anything. I do the exact same thing in, like, just in lots of games. I'm not trying to pickpocket them, I'm just curious as to what they've got on them. And it'd be kind of messed up if I told the guy to go away for robbing the dead and then immediately robbed the guy he was robbing, you know? I mean, it'd be kind of funny, but not cool. Alright, let's dig some graves. Pretty gosh darn somber. Let's try not to forget our girlfriend too. That would, I guess, ex-girlfriend? Widow? No? Oh. That's a freaky looking dog. I don't know if it's the graphics. Something about his face, like he's almost human. He's a little uncanny. I know this is supposed to be sweet, but that dog's freaky looking.
So, let's get to it.
Amen. Amen to that.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah!
All right, it's on. It's friggin' on. That's not a good start.
Curva!
Curva's right. Oh gosh. This is not looking good. Son of a... Wow, I went down fast. I went down really fast there. That's embarrassing. I got him out of breath at least. At least.
You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have
Not quite.
imagined it would be your blood.
I've killed a few people with it now. But whatever.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Teresa. Teresa's... She's kicking.
The games are over.
He's got my sword. Oh, maybe not for long. Jeez. Okay, that I also remember. My parents haven't been parted ways. Oh my god. Brutal. Deep Silver. Oh, that was just the intro. My bad. Warhorse Studio Productions. Henry. Tom McKay. Okay. Michael Pithan. I'm telling you, it looks a lot like someone I've seen. Michael Pithan. Not at all. So that was just the introduction to the game. These last 2 hours or so, 2 or 3 hours. So far, it's hard for me to give like an honest sort of first reaction because I've seen all this. This is probably about as far as I got, to be honest. Maybe I got to Rete, that city or town. But it's been a long time. And this is super cool. And I am excited to play more of this, so hopefully you guys are enjoying watching this, and we make it the full game. I think that's my goal. Wow, we're really leaving home. Did my parents get buried? Glad Teresa lived. She was cool. We liked her. She did the funny thing where she asked if I was okay, laughed, and then went to a straight face. That was really funny. Oh, wow. See, this is what I'm excited for Manor Lords to become. I know I'm talking a lot about Manor Lords, but like the town, the walls, the castle. I'll stop talking about Manor Lords now, but let me know if you guys want to see a video on that. Maybe just a playthrough. We do one long video and a playthrough or something. That could be fun. Or maybe a couple episodes. Who knows? Written and directed by Daniel Vavra. I believe I read that right. All right, homecoming. Oh, we're PTSDing again, I believe. Yep. Do I have a... Oh, okay, all right. Oh. Did we get...
Do you need some help?
Bastards.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
That's one way to put it, yeah.
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Dude already wants me to get to work.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Oh, good. Good.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later. A few days later.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
The heck were you doing in
What in
Skalitz?
the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as
Damn.
this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill, my uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying for 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave.
True.
If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Facts. Factual.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Okay. Go to Perkistan to see Sir Radzig. We've got a debt to pay. We are now down here in Ratay, which is very south. On the other side of the map, apparently. We've got new DLC quest to check out. No idea when, if or when I should start that. Get things from my trunk. So I think this is a good place to wrap things up. Yeah, sorry the vibes were a little lower on this one. I'm hoping the next one I'll be able to bring it back up. But the game is just getting good now, I think, and so the next episode I think is probably where I'll start to really be sort of going in blind. So that'll be kind of cool. We're gonna grab all this. I know I've talked a bit about my plans for the series, but going forward, yeah, sort of hour-long videos where you can just chill, hang out. We get to play a game together. You get to watch me get lost, and yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully people will tune in. If not, I'll probably still do it because I think these are quite fun. I'm also working on a new scripted video. It's a little more live action, so to speak, but we'll see how that goes. On that note, I guess, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.